Top 10 Unsolved Mysteries in India. Number 1. Mystery of Twins Village. This village is called the Village of Twins due to the strikingly large number of twin births in the village. Not only that, whoever leaves this village and go to another place and gives birth, they also end up having twins. This village currently claims to be having 200 pairs of twins. The hypothesis: scientists say the strange reason for this is the chemicals in the water in this area. Place: Malappuram, Kerela. Number 2. Mystery of the Floating Pillar. This temple is a well-known archaeological and historical site dedicated to Lord Shiva. A strange thing about this place is that one out of the 70 pillars this temple is built on hangs in the air. This pillar is standing without any support. The hypothesis: according to people, they believe amongst the many tricks temple builders of that age knew, this was one of them. Place: Lepakshi, Andhra Pradesh. Number 3. The Mystery of the Lifting Stone. A 70 kilograms heavy stone at the shrine has no other way to lift whatsoever, except if 11 people in total gather around this rock, point their forefingers at it and name the saint who put a curse on the stone, and that is when it levitates automatically. No matter what you do, there is no other way to levitate that rock except this one. The hypothesis: it is believed that a Sufi saint called Qamar Ali cursed on the stone being used for bodybuilding about 800 years ago. Place: Hazrat Qamar Ali Darwesh Shrine, Shivapur, Maharashtra. Number 4. The Mystery of Doorless Houses. No building, or place of residence, houses, shops, or for that matter, even schools haven't any kind of doors on them and neither a door frame. More than that, not a single crime has been reported in this village ever. The hypothesis: people of Ahmednagar, which is famous for its Shani temple, hold a strong belief in the powers of Lord Shani and believe that this is all his doing. Place: Shani Shangnapur, 35 kilometers away from Ahmednagar. Number 5. The Mystery of Snow Skeletons. Around 300 to 600 skeletons can be seen beneath the surface of the frozen Roopkund Lake every year when the ice melts at this mysterious place in India. Radiocarbon tests and forensics date the corpses back to the 15th century AD. The hypothesis: the locals believe that the corpses belong to the then king and queen of Kannauj, who was going on a pilgrimage but plunged into the lake due to a severe hailstorm and died. Place: Roopkund Lake, Himalayas. Number 6. The Mystery of Magnetic Hill. At the magnitude of 11,000 feet above sea level, it seems like the cars are pulled up at their own accord. It is believed you can drive here even with the car ignitions off and the hills will be pulling cars towards themselves. It is a small stretch of road located about 30 kilometers from Leh towards Kargil and known as Magnetic Hill of Ladakh. The hypothesis, however, they say it's an optical illusion. There is one of gravity hill, which means that a very slight downhill slope appears to be an uphill slope. Why it appears that way can actually be attributed to the obstructed horizon, either completely or mostly. What is also believed to be at work behind this mysterious phenomenon is a magnetic force so strong that it can pull cars uphill. Well, this is the scientific explanation. But as per the villagers, they believed it to be a path to heaven once upon a time. People deserving of it would automatically be pulled up to heaven while others wouldn't experience this phenomenon. Place: the Magnetic Hill, Ladakh. Number 7. The Mystery of Red Rain. The legend of red rain in Idukki, Kerala mystified people. Also known as blood rain, it baffled people back in 2001. Such events are even unexplained through scientific reasons and render them so mysterious that they are marked in our minds forever. Apart from the fact that it was the usual monsoon time, this part of Kerala experienced rain in blood red color. It was also a very localized phenomenon occurring only over a stretch of a few kilometers. The hypothesis: why did it happen? There were multiple theories put forward. CEST Center for Earth Science Studies theorized that the red particles emerged out of an exploding meteor. But later, they rejected it themselves. Indian Meteorological Department Senior Scientific Assistant Mr. K.K. Shashidharan Pillai came up with an amazing explanation. Mr. Pillai noted that Philippines' Mayon volcano was erupting at the time when Kerala was experiencing blood rain. So volcanic acidic material was blamed. It was also thought to be Arabian desert dust. Another one of the explanations blamed extraterrestrial life. What exactly happened? We are yet to find out. Place: Idukki, Kerala. Number 8. The Mystery of Suicidal Birds. Every monsoon, this place experiences a very bizarre or sad phenomenon. Over the last 100 years, thousands of birds have flown to their death over a small strip of land in Jatinga, India. Between September and November year after year, several migratory and local birds commit mass suicide at the village. Between 7 and 10 p.m., hundreds of birds descend from the sky, plummeting to their deaths by crashing into buildings and trees. The phenomenon has captured the interest of wildlife circles and tourists, making the village of Jatinga world famous. What is most mind-boggling is that most of these bird species are diurnal and there's no explanation why they would be flying at night. The hypothesis: the villagers have long held a belief that evil spirits hovering the skies are responsible for driving the birds to suicide. The birds are believed to get disoriented and disturbed when flying near the ridge, causing them to plunge to death. They are said to be mysteriously drawn to the light sources put up by villagers, and become too dazed to fly. Place: Jatinga, Assam. Number 9. The Mystery of Visa God. We all know how tough is it to get a US visa. Lord Venkateswara is the deity here who is known as Visa Granting Balaji. It is one of the ancient temples near the banks of Osman Sagar Lake. This temple is about 45 minutes drive from Hyderabad. Since few years this place has become one of the top pilgrimage destinations for truly aspiring US visa candidates. The mysterious fact about this temple is that they do end up getting one. We don't know if it is the law of attraction or actual Lord Venkateshwara's blessing, but this temple is already known as the Temple of the Youth. Place: Chilkur Balaji Temple, Hyderabad. Number 10. The Mystery of Ghost Lights. There have been many sightings of unnatural glowing lights of different colors hovering over the marshes in West Bengal. Referred to as Ale lights for many years now, these lights are a nightmare for fishermen, as they usually end up confusing them and they would lose their way. In many cases reported till date, various fishermen have even lost their lives due to these strange lights. These marshes are some of the most mysterious places in India owing to this unexplained phenomenon. The Ale ghost lights are officially a global phenomenon. The hypothesis: scientists suggest that these lights are essentially ionization of methane over the marshes that form out of the decaying organic matter present in abundance in these bogs. Place: Marshlands of West Bengal. Please like and subscribe to our channel. You guys can watch more of our videos from here.